off of that stove. On my from the country, gotta know I'm on cold in that mode. Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do in life. You feel me? You feel me? This side and north side, this that Anthony Hamilton right after he got baptized in some collard greens as a young baby. This that Fantasia when she at the show and she take her shoes off because she feel free. And free yourself.
Carolina whip, powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie. I was riding too. In public housing, tried to violate me and Chetty too.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound today, Chris Sale. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
About to get started here, Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Sale, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Miguel Vargas will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The first baseman, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's rookie first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Swing and a miss and a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling it.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back at Truist Park and getting the start for the White Sox, Davis Martin. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Ball miss. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. And there's one away. Drake getting ready to hit. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first, you're out. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Matt Olson. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, that's base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Olson off of first with 2 away. That one almost got him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. We'll count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Take your base.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
No left field.
First and second. 2 outs. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Up and in. Look out. Straighten him up a little bit. That one is absolutely belted. Automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play. Alcialdi's up to the plate.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Antonacci under this one. And the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Everson Pereira. Chris Sale back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Off the plate, ball 1. Late on that fastball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Benintendi to the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slide.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Edgar Carroll, the next to hit.
No.
On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher cover, and the White Sox go quiet. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second.
That's a ball.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Ball inside.
In the dirt, ball 3. In the air, left field. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Dom Smith stands in. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Murakami takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Ahoy!
And a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Braves.
Back to the leadoff spot, the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. And he swings through that one. Got him swinging.
Batting is the second baseman, Chase.
So up next for Chicago, Chase Mitron.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay on him.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Throw on to Olsen. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And that one fouled off. 0-1.
Ball.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 1-2 now.
Ball 2.
That one missed. Time ball. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. It bangs off the wall. They'll throw to third. Baldwin headed to the plate. And they lead by 2.
Well, Purdy, he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Foul ball there. One away with a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. Fights it off. You'll see another. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Riley comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy. Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the dirt. Throw gets by him at second. Caught in a rundown now. Yastrzemski, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the dirt. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone. That one felt good. And they tack on to their lead in 5-zip. 1 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Here we go.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Inside, just missed. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Designated hitter.
1 out, man at first. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.